Good morning, YouTube. It is 5:34 a.m. and we are in my kitchen today because it's shot day. My name is Angela. If you've never been to my channel before, welcome in. If you have been here before, welcome back. I am a 46-year-old mother of three, and I have been on a GLP-1 weight loss journey post-bariatric surgery since June 15th, 2026. This is week 12, or shot 12, technically. And today we are increasing my dose from 5 milligrams to 7.5 milligrams. And there are two reasons why I decided to do that this week. One, this would be week 6 on 5 milligrams, and I feel like the medication is not as effective, especially towards the end of the week. And second, I feel like I have reached my enough point on the 5 milligram because last week I hovered around 178 all week long. And then towards the end of the week, I dropped down to 175 and I was so excited. And then I went down to 173 and I was like, yes, I'm still losing. I don't have to change doses yet. But then I creeped back up to 175. This morning I was 175.0. So I'm just like, am I at the enough point for 5 milligrams? I think I might be, because my body's fighting to get back up there, you know? I do feel like I've reached my enough point for 5 milligrams. So we're going to move on to my 7.5 dose so that I can continue losing. So I got my new prescription. This is the second month with this telehealth provider. Medication came on time. So I'm very excited. I am not going to name them because this channel is not sponsored, but I'm happy that my medication showed up on time. So I always do my shot in my stomach. It's just the place I feel like it's the most effective for me. I've tried it on my thigh. I did not like it at all on my thigh. I hated it on my thigh. It didn't hurt. It wasn't uncomfortable. It just, the way the medication absorbed into my system was not good. Like it felt like I didn't do anything. Like I didn't take my medicine. So just going to go ahead and wipe down a little bit so that it can dry the alcohol. I need to tuck my shirt into my bra, otherwise it's going to bug me. Okay. I'm going to open the new bottle. Got my new bottle right here. It says tirzepatide plus B12 injection, 15 milligrams per 0.5, 15 milligrams slash 0.5 milligrams per ml. Okay, so each ml, and this has 2 mLs in this bottle. Each ml has 15 milligrams of medication in it. To do a 7.5, I am going to be drawing 5 units. That will put me at a 7.5 dose. And we're just going to go right in because that's how this works. I'm pushing it in nice and slow because I find that B12 tends to burn a little bit. And it does bruise. I suffered from chronic fatigue before the injection, so I do not blame my chronic fatigue now on my medication. It's my terrible sleeping habits. And there's not much I can do to fix it, so yeah. Okay, clean the bottle. Check for bleeding. No bleeding. Perfect. And we're done. 7.5 is in. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of the term enough point. So, Dr. Anya Yastreboff, I will put the correct spelling on the screen because I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. This will be the portion of the video where I get fact checked, okay? Dr. Anya Yastreboff is the lead researcher and developer of retatrutide. She is a professor at Yale University and an active clinician, which means she sees patients. And she is at the head of the retatrutide studies for the medication that's coming out, hopefully in 2027. She wrote a book recently called Enough, and she wrote it alongside Oprah Winfrey, where basically she explains her theory that the enough point is your body's weight preference. Okay. So everyone has an enough point, and that enough point can be altered by your environment, your hormones, your lifestyle, your trauma, medications, all kinds of things can alter this enough point. That enough point is your average weight. So, for example, my enough point was 250 pounds, because no matter how much I exercised, how much I dieted, how much I changed the way that my lifestyle was to try to lose weight, my body always reverted back to 250 pounds. So essentially your body feels like it's in starving mode, or, trying to store enough energy and fat for a nuclear winter. And it doesn't stop until you're at that enough point where your body feels like, okay, it's safe here. This is where I need to be. This is how much energy and fat I need to store to feel safe. So that's why whenever people diet and exercise and, do calorie counting and all that stuff, it never pans out. It's never sustainable, because their body goes into overdrive, making sure to regain all that weight you lost to get your enough point back on track. GLP-1s, according to Dr. Yesterbrough, I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. According to Dr. Yesterbrough, I'm going to say Dr. Anya, because I'm pretty sure I'm butchering her last name. According to Dr. Anya, this medication, GLP-1s, control your enough point. They basically tell your brain and your body that if, let's say, 250, right? So your first therapeutic dose is going to tell your body 230 is your enough point, or 240, whatever. So then your body's like, oh, okay, so I can let go of this much weight and I'm at my enough point and I'll feel comfortable. So your body doesn't freak out. So then you increase doses, and that lowers your enough point again. So that's when you stall out, you take it, you go up in dose. So then that one tells your body 200 is your enough point, and you continue to lose weight. So because that's how this works, if you stop the medication, your body reverts back to the 250 enough point. It could even be higher. So this is why when you're treating the disease of obesity with a medication like a GLP-1, it is a medication that most people have to take for life. It is not a quick weight loss drug. It is not for vanity. It is for health. Obesity is a disease that you wear on the outside, unfortunately. So finally, we have a treatment that works, and I'm so excited. I did not tell you my weight, speaking of which. So before I started this journey, I did have gastric bypass, and I had gotten down to about 175, which is where I'm at now. But then I started regaining everything back after 2 years. And I got up to 196.4 the day that I took my shot, the day I started back on GLP-1s. And I say back because I was type 2 diabetic. So I was on Mounjaro before my surgery, and I had lost 50 pounds on Mounjaro. So anyway, 196.4 was my starting weight this time around. I am today 175 pounds. It's been 12 weeks. So in 3 months, I have lost 22 pounds, 21 pounds. It was 23 pounds, but I gained 2 of them back. So 21 pounds. So I'm really excited to continue this journey. It's never a straight downhill slope. There's ups and downs. I hit an up, but I'm hoping to go down. So I think I've blabbed enough for this video. What do you guys think? I gotta go pick up my oldest from work. So they get out of work at 6 a.m. They work overnight. So woohoo. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week or on my next short. Bye.